Well, good morning, guys. Today we're going to head out to Diamond Lake and spend about 3 days out there. And while we're there, head out to Crater Lake. And at Diamond Lake itself, there's a bike trail that goes all the way around it. So we're going to take our e-bikes on that. So I'm getting my RV ready. And when we're out there at Diamond Lake, there's no hookup. There's no power, sewer, or water. I mean, they do have water stations where you could fill up your RV with some water. And they do have a dump station where you could dump out your tanks, but there's no electric out there whatsoever. So anyway, once we're going to see how this works out. We do have about 1200 amp hour battery bank in there, and also we have two 30 amp generators inverter, 5500 watts, and they're RV ready. But if you tether them, that's what that is, device right there, together, you'll get 50 amps. So that should run everything in the RV. So hopefully we don't have to use them. Hopefully the battery bank is enough. If not, we're gonna have to fire these up. We'll find out. Oh yeah, I should also mention that we don't have solar panels on top of the RV yet. That's in the future. We'll probably revisit that this coming winter. All right, let's get that truck hooked up to the trailer. Thing I like about this handle here, you can a little extra security to keep that door closed. So far, we never had a problem with it coming open anyways. It's locked in there, a deadbolt. See, it's all hooked up. Got a green dot over there. That means it's good to go for towing. All I gotta do is put a lock pin in that. You're good to go. Lock pin in. Hooked up to the truck. This one here goes to the alternator battery, and this will charge up my batteries in the RV while traveling. It's all hooked up and ready to go. All I gotta do now is go get the wife and the pups. All right, time to get the pups inside. Got me all tangled up. you go. Got the pups seat belted in. In case something happens, they won't go flying. And there's Cinnamon, all seat belted in. Being a good girl. Alright guys, all hooked up and we're off to Diamond Lake for three days. All the girls are all locked in, including her. Okay, we'll see you there. So it was a little tight getting here, a little close to that tree. We had to move the RV in a certain way where that tree is in between the two slide outs. When we leave here, we might have to back out to avoid hitting those limbs, which to me, they need to be cut back. Yeah, we're going to try out this lock here, where we could lock that up. They came yellow and they painted it black, so it'll match up. All right, let's get this lock on. There we go. That ought to prevent someone hauling off our RV. Odds are probably against anyone to really be doing that out here, but you never know. All right, next up I'm going to install Starlink. I've got the Starlink Mini. I've already have the wires situated in the trailer, kind of permanently installed. I could just go up on top of the roof and install this, and we'll try and see if we get Starlink out here, which we should. Nice clear skies, so let's give this a shot. Well, pretty soon I'm gonna go outside and get the grill going so we can grill up our T-bones. And she's over there getting the potatoes peeled and have mashed potatoes.
Well, we were gonna have baked potatoes.
Yeah.
But we learned something.
Yeah, our little battery bank, or I should say the inverter, they say it's 300 watt inverter, but when it goes over 2,000 watts, it seems to get overheat and then knocks out the power. That's with the AC going.
Yeah.
So we had the AC off, opened up all the windows. It seems to be okay. It's cooling off.
Yeah, and we have the max air fan on.
Yeah.
Not the hot air.
So the only thing that's running in here right now is the refrigerator, the max air,
and the ceiling.
And the ceiling fan. And that's only like a little over 500 watts, and everything seems to be okay. But we have gas stove in here. That's why we're not doing the baked potato, because
yeah,
it would
heat up the place.
Yeah, like 450 degree oven for an hour. That really heat up the place. So we figured mashed potatoes on there with 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose I could wrap the potato in tinfoil and throw on the grill, but that'd take a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do it this way, and I guess I'm going to head outside and get our outdoor grill going and get those T-bones going.
And I'll make some gravy.
And she's going to make gravy.
Okay.
Alrighty. There they all are, all out in their little playpen. Right, playpen's all set up, got the grill set up, and a couple T-bone steaks. All the pups are running around out here, having a good old time.
Haircut.
Yep, Cinnamon got a haircut. Well, that's the next morning. I didn't video us eating the dinner. You don't need to see that. We just had those T-bones and mashed potatoes and gravy. Watched a movie, and sat outside for a while. Anyway, today we had the battery bank worked well, got us through the night. It was down to 55%. So now we got the generator running. See if we can't get those batteries charged up some more. Hopefully to 100%, and we'll see. One of the things we learned, we can't run the AC off this battery bank apparently. Or I shouldn't say the battery bank, the inverter. I think we need another inverter look into that. And of course, we're going to put solar panels up on top. That'll happen during the off season. So I'm outside right now. I've got the pups out here running around in the playpen. Today we're going to head out to Crater Lake. This here is a very popular spot. It's got great views, and that mountain there to the right has a lookout tower on top that you could hike to and see even better views. Well, here comes the Crater Lake trolley. If you wanted to, you could go to the Rim Village and you could reserve. It costs $44 per person. It's a 2-hour tour. It has 5 to 7 stops. And I believe they have 2 trolleys that go through there all day long from July through September. They do have a boat tour, but that is not available this year or next year or the year after. They're doing some trail work on it. So they're saying that's going to be closed from 2026 through 2028. are at Crater Lake with the pups. Really windy up here. Yep. There was a message board here telling us the east rim is closed, but there was no warning you'd be coming in from the north end. As you can see, there's no signs here telling you that this is the East Rim Road. They took the sign away, and you can see it's blocked off. Here we are back on Highway 38 heading back to Diamond Lake to our campsite. And here comes this white car that's been tailgating us, decided to pass here. And as you see, for some reason he won't get back over. He just stays in that lane until he sees this truck coming at him. That kind of forces him back over. I don't know what's wrong with people. I mean, speed limit is 55 and I'm doing 60. Apparently 5 over is not fast enough for him. Alright guys, that Crater Lake was a pretty good place to visit. I would recommend it. Anyway, it's the next day and we got our e-bikes out and e-trike and we're going to go for a bike ride around Diamond Lake and take the pups with us.
And already, Cinnamon's in her basket. Sophie's in there. And there's Savannah's in there. All ready for a bike ride around Diamond Lake. And I've got the waters and goodies. bike track.
Savannah's peeing.
Well, I guess we don't need to show that, do we? Cinnamon, Sophie, and there's Savannah. Having a good time going around this bike trail. Pretty well. Don't eat the purple flowers.
Yeah. You have to tell them his parents were smart.
Yep.
We're going the opposite. We're gonna tire them out.
Oh, I got a sign up here.
They need to get here.
Okay, stop at the sign.
Hey, knock it off.
There's Mount Bailey, about 8,300 feet. There's right over there is Hemlock Butte, 6,300 feet. Right there was Mount Mazama. It was 12,000 feet. Now it's only 6,781 feet. Blew about half its top off. And there's timber.
Yeah, we had to navigate through this street here and through this parking lot, businesses, and where the boat ramp is. They do got little marks on the road, little bike symbol with arrows, giving you direction where to go. Even though it's pretty well faded out, you're gonna need to restripe it. Anyhow, onward ho.
Looks like there we are. Ouch.
Well, we got back from our bike ride around Diamond Lake. They originally called it Diamond Lake Loop, and I guess they gave it some other name, John something. I think it's estimated about 12-mile loop. I'd recommend going clockwise because there were some pretty steep grades, and I was glad we went clockwise. So we're
Some gnarly hills.
going downhill is a lot easier than going up it.
Yeah.
So that was a good little bike ride, nice sunny day. And we're gonna talk about our little battery situation. We have 1,200 amp hours, but when we first showed up at the park, we used one AC. I mean, that quickly started to drain the battery bank, so we had to break out the generator. Our original plan with these generators was to leave them in the bay, have the door open, and we did have this really long flexible exhaust pipe, but that apparently didn't seem to work.
Wasn't long enough.
Yeah, but the wind just blew the exhaust back in the bay, and which in turn the generator shut off. It has that program in there where it detects too much of that exhaust, it shuts it off.
Yeah, it choked itself out
Yeah,
with the carbon monoxide. It's a safety thing.
yeah. I think it also shuts off if it gets too hot.
Yeah, and we had, when we turned off the air conditioner, we opened up the trailer windows, and then inside all the trailers there is a carbon monoxide detection box, and we'll show you what that is later on in the video. Really cold outside. And from when the wind was blowing in the exhaust, the bedroom upstairs was collecting all that exhaust.
Yeah,
Which,
not a lot. I mean,
not a lot,
barely
but you could smell it.
Barely.
So it raised the levels inside the trailer.
Yeah, I wish the alarm went off.
Yeah.
We have one sitting right over there by the island here in the kitchen.
Yeah. So
we pulled out the generators,
yeah.
stuck it outside. Luckily, we have an extension cord for our RV in case our pedestal was too far away. We had to use extension cord. So luckily, we had one of those and plugged that into the system, and that seemed to have worked. We took the exhaust extension off, and probably moved that generator probably 10, 15 feet away from the RV and the exhaust away from us.
Yeah. It was a lot better.
Yeah, it had better circulation out there like that, wind blowing around.
But with the batteries, we have 1,200 amp hours. But we need another, what is it called,
Probably another multi-plus
plus
inverter.
Inverter.
Yeah.
So,
because running that one AC and other things, refrigerator and anything else you run in here, it kind of overpowers it, and then the inverter will shut
yeah,
down.
we only have one, so we need another one to help it out.
Yeah. And we're thinking about increasing our battery bank too. So we're not constantly having the generator running all the time. Kind of defeats the purpose of the battery. But
Right.
you have the generators on all the time.
In the future, we'll put solar on the roof,
That probably would have helped a lot.
and we'll bring you along for that adventure.
So that was our first little, I guess you might almost say it's boondocking, even though it's in a national park.
Yeah, we had no hookups.
Yeah. There's no hookups. I mean, they have water source, but you have to go and get it.
Yeah,
And they have a dump station, which you got to haul your RV over there to dump. And there's no power.
yeah.
So
it's
basically you're boondocking.
your boondocking, dry camping, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it.
So, yeah, that was a learning curve. So, Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. So we learn a few things on that, and especially about the water, huh?
Yeah. Remember to fill up your fresh tank, because we didn't. We thought we had enough hose to reach.
Well, what it is that when we first showed up, the spigots that they had out there didn't have any threads on them.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's like, how are we supposed to, they say there's water for us, but how are you supposed to hook it up and get water?
Yeah.
There's no threads. But later on, when we walked around there and took a closer look at it, they actually had a threaded faucet at the bathroom building there.
Yeah.
At the bathroom.
But you needed like 20 miles of hose.
Yeah, you need a lot of hose to reach your RV sitting out there on the
So
road.
we did increments of 5-gallon buckets. 5-gallon
jugs. We have
jugs.
two of them. We have two of them that we use for fresh water.
Yeah.
So one of them.
we filled both of them up from our house for drinking water, but one later on was designated to washing dishes and the bathroom.
Yeah, getting water from the park.
And then filling it back up from the park water.
Yeah. So a little lesson learned on that.
Yeah, but that was like back to basic old school camping, but we were in a trailer instead of a tent. But yeah.
Yeah, we still had a good time out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, we had fun.
Crater Lake was nice.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess next week we're going to head out to Winchester Bay a little earlier than we usually do.
Yeah.
You know, try some crabbing and whatnot, and
We're going to boondock out there.
Boondock again.
Yeah.
Take what we learned here and apply it out there and see how that works out. But I think it'll probably be a little bit different because they do have a spot where you go up and get potable water, and there's a dump stations all in one area. And you pull up, you got a dump station. You go further, is your potable water. So, and based on the website, they say it's all new. I think they built it up last year, so I think that'll work out a lot better. So once we show up, we'll get our water and then go pick our spot.
Yeah. That's going to be fun.
Yeah. So we're going to head out there and see if we need any crabs.
Yeah.
Maybe ride our bike around there or something like that. Well, anyway, thanks for stopping by and checking out this adventure that we've been on. Our first boondocking adventure in an RV. I mean, we boondock a lot in the past, tent camping, so.
Yeah. All the time.
So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.